generation. This is his brainchild. I'm sure every single one of us have got an iPhone here. That's a creative idea. There was a story of a young man, his name was Jack Cohen. He was born and raised in Hackney, funny enough, where I was born and raised. And he used to sell fruit and veg. And allegedly, the story goes that he was very short. So when all the market traders used to run to the market to get the best spot, he used to throw his hat there. And his hat landed on the spot. And he used to sell fruit and veg. About 5 to 8 years later, he came up with a name. And about 10 years after that, he branded his company, and his company is called Tesco. Raise up your hand if you've been in Tesco. That's nice. You haven't been in Tesco? No. So that's the power of creative idea. One idea. One idea can leave a legacy. None of us are going to die for another 80, 100 years. So what impact are we going to leave? What are we going to leave? It's amazing. The guy used to sell fruit and veg. Or what about Henry Ford? Who's heard of Henry Ford here? The guy created the idea of the Ford car, and 100 years later, his vision is still going on. And I guarantee you, every single one of us in our life have been in a Ford before. That's the power of creativity. I'm not saying creativity has got to be from the planet Jupiter or the planet Mars. But have an idea. I think in one of my books, I'm not sure which one, maybe the 5th or the 6th one, I said, do you know that an idea born in a pit of poverty can in turn enrich a whole generation? Clap, clap, clap. that was powerful. That's copyright Onyi Anyado 2000. One more time, please, one more time. An idea, do you know that an idea born in a pit of poverty can in turn enrich a whole generation? I wrote that on the basis of my own evidence, hitting the target. Remember, I wrote in poverty. At the time, I was living at my mom's house. At the time, I was struggling with finances. At the time, I didn't have no laptop. But I brought a solution to the world when it comes to goals. So you guys, just don't see yourself as entrepreneurs. See yourself as a solution center. It's so important. You have to bring a solution, whether it's to young people, whether it's about property, whether it's in your office, whether it's business as a whole. Be a solution center. Because if you're not bringing a solution, you're part of the problem. That's a clapping again. Creativity. Creativity is what will make you a trailblazer and a pace setter among your peers, society and generation. It is a ticket to board a flight called distinction, and it will always keep you at a high altitude of excellence. That's the power of excellence and creativity. It's going to make you a trailblazer and a pace setter. My second book, The Doorway to Distinction, 200 original quotes, my own quotes, not quotes from Les Brown or from I don't know, Arthur Scargill. I don't know what I said Arthur Scargill for, but my own quotes. So that this book has made me a pace setter, has made me a trailblazer. And since then, many books have been coming out on quotes. But that's the power of creativity. One idea and the story changes. One creative idea, that's all it takes. And the rest is history. Henry Ford, Steve Jobs. Who would have thought 6 years ago we would have been presenting with an iPad? Not in a million years. But he had one head, he had 2 arms, he had 2 legs, he had 1 brain. He was a human being. But one creativity idea really distinguished him. And the rest is history.